What's going on, everybody? Brian here, and today I've got another game of Gears of War 3 for you. This is going to be Team Deathmatch on Gridlock. As you guys well know, from the year plus I've had my YouTube channel, I've pretty much been exclusively a Call of Duty player. I started out, before I had my channel, playing Call of Duty 4 on the PS3, and then of course Modern Warfare 2 on the PS3, and then I made the, for the most part, switch over to the Xbox with Black Ops. And most recently, over the last few months, I've gone back to Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox. So, playing something different, like Gears of War 3, which is a third-person shooter, is a pretty new experience for me, and I think it's made a lot of people hesitant about this game, because, like I said, for the most part, over the last 3-4 years, most of us have only played Call of Duty games. As I did have a few month period in there as well, where I did mix in some Homefront. But we all know I gave up on that game due to stat reset glitches and whatnot. But that's an old story. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit more of a detailed impression of Gears, because I've only done 3 live commentaries so far, and other than just dropping in a couple tidbits here and there about how I liked it and a couple of little details, I really didn't go into much detail. As I said, I know a lot of people are hesitant about this game. We know where the Battlefield 3 beta is out right now. So I did try to play last night, but it wouldn't let me connect. So I know a lot of people are going to be playing that for the next few days while it's out. And I believe that comes out, October 25th? And then we have Modern Warfare 3 coming out November, I don't know, second week of November sometime? I know it's always a Tuesday, that's all I know. So with both those games coming out soon, I know a lot of people have very limited budgets, myself included. We don't have all the money in the world to buy every single game that comes out that we might be interested in playing. But what makes this game different that makes it worth a look, in my opinion? I think this game is just a lot faster paced. It's just straight gun-on-gun action. It doesn't have all the add-ons and additional things that allow people to rack up those incredibly high scores and can sometimes make the game somewhat lopsided, as you can in the Call of Duty series. There's no kill streaks of any type in this game. There's only a handful of guns to choose from. The Lancer, the Retro Lancer, and the Hammer Burst. For your primary weapons, your secondary weapons, there's only the Nasher shotgun and the sawed-off shotgun. And there's only 3 different types of grenades. You have the standard smoke grenade, your frag grenade, and your incendiary grenade. I think there's an ink grenade too. I'm not too sure. I've seen that used a few times, but I've never picked one up. There's no stun grenades or flashbangs or anything like that in this game. There's no weapon attachments. The closest thing you come to a weapon attachment is the active reload, which basically gives stopping power type action to your bullets. Increases damage. There's no perks of any kind. So, like I say, it's really just a basic gun-on-gun shooter. I said just the straight action without a lot of the fluff and additional add-ons that we have all come to know, love, and even hate in the Call of Duty series. So, like I said, with that being said, I'm taking this game for what it is. I'm not taking it overly seriously. Like I said, because we all know for the most part, people that work on YouTube, our bread and butter is Call of Duty. But if that Call of Duty fatigue does start to set in after a while, like I said, we've been playing it pretty much non-stop for the better part of 4 years, because there haven't been that many titles to divert our attention away from it and keep our gaming interest peaked. Like I said, but I think this could be one of those games if you guys are able to and willing to give it a look. Like I said, it does have a pretty decent learning curve, because you have a lot of different aspects to it that aren't in the Call of Duty series. So it takes a lot more bullets to kill an enemy. You're not going to have your double sprays, your triple sprays, even your quad sprays. It pretty much takes almost an entire clip to put an enemy down, and that's another difference as well. Not only do you earn kills, but you also earn points for assists by just getting a few bullets on an enemy. But you also have a stat called downs, where basically you put an enemy player into what could most closely be equated to the final stand death streak in Modern Warfare 2. It's not second chance or last stand, because while you're downed, you cannot use a weapon, so you can't actually shoot an opponent. But you can revive yourself, which takes several seconds to do. And as you'll see a little bit later in this game, you can also be very, very quickly revived by an enemy player. So that's where teamwork comes into play, because a lot of the kills you'll get, depending upon the map type, are a little bit longer range. So when you down an enemy, you really got to try to run over there and finish them off yourself, or hope a teammate is nearby. You really can't be the Lone Ranger or the one-man army or the Rambo in this game, because, like I said, it takes so many bullets to put an enemy down, and because shotguns are so powerful, as you'll see right here, I pretty much get a ton of kills just posting up right here with the Nasher shotgun. And these guys just keep running up the stairs right into where I'm at, trying to get me out of here and break the spawn trap that my team has put on them. So, like I said, you really can't be a Lone Ranger, as you're not going to be able to run into 2, 3, sometimes 4 enemy players and get those kills. You will get absolutely butt raped. There is no doubt about it. So, like I said, the action is more fast-paced because the maps are much, much smaller. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the running animation. The way the screen shakes, does bother me a little bit, which is one downside to the game that I'm not, too fond of. Like I said, that's why you don't see me run too much. But thankfully, it's not that big of an issue because the maps are so much smaller that you can pretty much just make your way across the map and get right into the action even without that sprint. And honestly, like I said, you don't want to be, running headlong into the action anyhow, because of what I previously mentioned about, running into 2 or 3 enemy players, and you will just get decimated. You will not even have a chance if you're not sticking with your team and playing smart. Of course, camping is still a little bit of a problem, as it is in every other shooter game. Like I said, in this game, it really takes cover into more account. It's not simply just crouching. You can actually take cover behind objects and shoot around them, over them, and whatnot. You don't see me use it too often, because I haven't gotten that used to it yet. And I like to, I'm more of a rusher in this game. I like to get right into the action as much as I can without being careless. But considering how powerful the shotguns are, you will have people, hiding behind a wall in sometimes places you wouldn't expect them. And, they will just wait for you to run by, and then they'll pop out and, one-hit kill you with the sawed-off shotgun and whatnot. And here's that real quick revive that I was talking about. Like I said, it takes away a lot of your kills. Like I said, you're not going to see those 25, 30 kill, sometimes even, 50, 60 kill games people put in Call of Duty. And so if you break the low teens, you're an absolute great player, in my opinion, from what I've seen so far. Like I said, this game, as you'll see in a second, I went 9 kills, 9 downs, 1 revive, no deaths. And to me, based on what I've seen, that's a pretty epic game. Epic flawless, I must say, on my part, but... So do I think you guys should give this game a look? Absolutely. If you can fit it in your budget, give it a shot. I think you guys will like it. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to leave them for me in the comment section. And as always, I hope you really enjoyed the video. I will talk to all you soon. I hope you have a good one.